Hey there, it's Kurama Fox here. So today I wanted to talk about how important it is to start playing with claw and how implementing claw into your playstyle will improve your gameplay in general and make you a better player. So guys, if you notice my layout above, you'll notice that I've used one index finger to shoot and the other index finger, the top right, is being used to scope in, to crouch, to lean and peek. And what this does is that it allows me to free up my thumbs to basically move and aim at the same time. So a lot of people in PUBG Mobile use different types of setups. I'm going to explain in further detail in a second. So a majority of players who play PUBG Mobile, I would say at least 90% of them are playing on some sort of thumbs, two finger thumb setup or three finger claw setup. And according to me, this is a very disadvantageous playstyle to play with. I'm going to explain to you why playing with claw, four finger claw or more is so much more advantageous than playing with three fingers or two fingers. I'm not saying that two fingers or three fingers is a bad playstyle. In fact, there are many YouTubers like Izzo, Yanrick, Levino, Savo who play with three or two fingers and they are extremely good players. But according to me, and this is my opinion, I feel like playing with claw has its own unique set of advantages, especially the four finger or five finger variant. Alright guys, so I'm going to be explaining to you why claw is so beneficial. So if you look at my gameplay over here, you'll see that using claw allows me to lean, peek and also strafe from left to right at the same time while I'm firing at my opponents. And having the ability to strafe during gunfights is so important and it's so advantageous over people who can't do it, and mostly the people who are unable to strafe so rapidly and aim at the same time while firing are people who are still stuck on the normal two terms play style. And when you play claw, you will be so much more fluid and so much more dynamic in your gameplay, and this will translate to you getting better at the game. It will help you in your shotgun fights, it will help you in your sniper close range fights, it will help you in recoil control, and also it will help you to dodge your enemy's gunfire. You will be able to rapidly react to your opponents and get out of the line of fire. So if you find yourself in a dire situation where you could have died, you could probably survive by playing with claw because of how fast your reaction times become. Also the ability to crouch or go prone in an instant while at the same time keeping your aim on your target can help you a lot with drop shots or crouching. When an enemy shoots at you, you will be able to dodge a lot of gunfire. So overall, what I'm trying to say is that playing with claw has a lot of benefits, and there are many ways to play claw. You can do it by starting with three finger. That's a good way to progress into the four finger or five finger variants. There are people who even use six finger claw. Alright guys, so one way to get better at claw or to start playing claw is to start playing the arcade mode. The arcade mode is basically a training mode for PUBG Mobile, and I want you to start playing war mode by turning off your auto matching. So the reason I'm telling you to play war mode is because in war mode there are no consequences for you to die or to make mistakes. There will be no reduction in the point system or your tier, and you should feel free to make as many mistakes as you can in war mode because that is part of the learning process. So I highly recommend starting by playing the three finger claw variant. If you don't know what three finger claw is, it's basically using one of your index finger to shoot while playing thumbs with your normal two fingers at the bottom. So this way it's easier for you to transition into four finger claw or three finger claw, if that makes sense. And in the beginning, I would say if you want to get better at this game, play a lot of war mode. I would say at least 10 to 20 matches per day. Just start by transitioning from three finger to four finger claw if you are a thumbs player, and at some point you are going to get acclimated towards this setup, and it's going to improve your gameplay as a whole. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you understood and learned something, and I really hope you become a better player. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a good day, guys.